FESPA Global Print Expo in Barcelona is a great opportunity to discuss how print production and workflow automation continue to evolve. Joining us today is Toby Weiss, the CEO of Fiery, to talk about recent Inèdit acquisition, artificial intelligence in JobFlow Pro, and the changing needs of modern print production. Good morning, Toby.
Hi, Anna. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm great. It's great to be here at FESPA.
Fiery recently acquired Inèdit. What was the strategic reason behind that move, and how does it strengthen Fiery's position in textile and industrial printing?
Thanks so much for asking that question. Inèdit, we're super excited to have them a part of the Fiery family and to welcome all the fantastic customers and dealers of Inèdit all over the world to the Fiery family. I think it's important to look at Fiery as a company and as a technology platform where we really focus on helping designers get the most out of the printers and enabling the printers to really produce what the designers imagine. And when we think about that, we take it from the commercial print market where Fiery historically has had a very large presence, and our expansion strategy has really been in the industrial and inkjet areas. So we've come out with a number of new products. But when it came to the textile market, it was very obvious there was one clear leader with some fantastic technology, great reputation, and differentiated products, and that was Inèdit. And so, when the opportunity became available for us to, use our own capital and acquire Inèdit and bring it into the Fiery family, and it's been a short while. It hasn't even been a year since, but it's really fantastic. Everyone on the team there is world class, and the customers are extremely delighted. And we've rolled it into Fiery. Their office isn't too far from here in Barcelona, and it's just become another pillar of one of our great products.
That's great. AI is all around here at FESPA. How artificial intelligence is being used in JobFlow Pro, and what practical benefits can printer expect from it?
AI has been around the print and imaging area for a long time. In fact, I think imaging technology is probably one of the first to use AI. And so the products itself have been using AI for a long time in image manipulation and scaling and things like this, image enhancement. But what we did in JobFlow Pro was really to listen to what customers' needs were. And the thing that comes up in every single customer meeting is automation, automation, automation. And so we took JobFlow Pro, built it as an AI native tool to help customers with automation. What does that really mean? It means that instead of making these rules, if this, then that, if this, then that, you can use the power of AI. Anyone who's using, ChatGPT or Claude or AI tools know that AI almost has this understanding within it. And that's how we wanted print automation to work, so that you could write rules. Hey, if a business card comes in, apply this workflow automatically. And JobFlow Pro can look at the files, know, oh, this is a business card. The same way all the AI tools that we use as consumers sort of understand our language. JobFlow Pro is understanding the print, and then it can speak in your own language. So your pre-flight report, instead of getting something extremely technical that very few people can understand, it can give you in my case, plain English, maybe plain Polish or plain Spanish, depending on what your language is, but it just speaks your own language and lets you know, hey, is this file ready? What needs to be done? How can you correct it? And so it's taken large language models and allowed it to make workflow useful for companies.
Print services providers are under growing pressure to automate more and to reduce manual touchpoints. What do you see as the biggest workflow and production challenges for print businesses today?
So obviously automation and workflow is very important. I would take a step back and say before they even do that, they've got a collection of all different tools. They might be using different RIPs across different products. Every dealer I talk to, every print service provider is trying to expand the number of products that they support. So they might do signage and they want to add soft signage, or they want to add promotional goods, or direct to film, or direct to fabric. So packaging, labels, right? And so this first idea that in order to have less touch points, they can use the same tools, they can get the same great color, they can avoid mistakes. And that's one of the big value propositions Fiery brings. Here at FESPA, we're showing everything from industrial printing, digital front ends, to direct to film, to signage, even commercial print. And of course, Inèdit and textile. So, I think that's the first thing. The second is really reducing the manual touch points, as you mentioned. And that implies, using a product like JobFlow Pro or others to really automate the workflows. That is to say, hey, we don't want to have to do the same thing for every single job. If we can automate that, get work in, get work out, less touch points, our profit margins will grow.
Looking beyond FESPA, which technology trends do you believe will have the biggest impact on digital printing over the next years?
You know, digital printing continues to have a lot of innovation in it. I think there's two trends that are going to be very important to watch. The first one you mentioned earlier, AI. I mean, it's everywhere, right? And so how can we use AI to take orders in faster, to process orders, to automate? And I think anyone who keeps track of AI, it seems like each week there's a massive leap forward. I think we'll see AI, the code generation that's pretty hot in companies now, being used to create new interfaces and interactions. So without a doubt, AI. The second one, I think, is this combination of what happens in between hardware and software. And if you look, similar trend to what's happening in the technology market broadly with maybe, GPUs and NVIDIA. But if you look at print, you've got print heads, you've got the machinery, you've got the software, but the magic can kind of happen when they all work seamlessly together. You can get higher processing, you can get, use the latest features and take advantage of things. So to us in Fiery, that's really been key. It's not just about the software or the hardware, it's about how to make something that's going to make them work really well together.
Toby, thank you for your insight.
Thank you so much.